Hello everyone. Today in this video, we will have a detailed discussion on staircase problem, which states that you are climbing a staircase. It takes n steps to reach to the top of the stair. Each time you can either climb one or two steps. So in how many distinct ways can you climb to the top? With this statement, we understand three things: that we need to climb a staircase. The second thing, we need to take one or two steps. And the third thing, that we need to take out the ways we can climb to the top. Let's understand this problem in more interesting way. Let's say there is a man standing at ground floor and he has to reach to the top floor. But he is trying to figure it out in how many ways I can reach to the top. But the must case here, he need to use only stairs. Here no lifts are allowed. And he also have a condition that he can take just one or two steps at a time. You remember when in our childhood we used to climb the stairs either by one step or by two steps. Even we tried for three steps also. But there is a condition over here that you need to take just one or two steps. So I can say two ways are allowed over here. So let's find out in how many ways satisfying this condition we can reach to the top. Now let's say we are standing over here and we need to take out the ways to reach to the ground floor. As a person is already standing over here, so to reach floor, we can say there is just one number of way that he can step over here. So I can write over here, n is equal to 0, there is just a one way. Now we need to take out number of ways to climb at first step. So as to climb first step, he just need to take one step over here. That means just one step. So I can say to reach to the first floor, there is just one way. So n is equal to 1 will be a one way. Right? Now, so as to go to second step from ground floor, how he can reach? Imagine you are on the ground floor and you need to step to the second step. How you can go? Either you will take one step for the first step and again a one step. So you can take one and one, the single steps to reach to second, or you can directly go to the second step, that is double. So here you can directly reach by taking two steps. As here one and two steps are allowed, so we can make use of it. Either you can go one and one to reach second step, or can directly go to the second step. So we can say n is equal to 2. For second step, a person can go 1 and 1 or directly take 2 step. Now a person has to reach to the third step. How he can reach? Imagine you are on the third step and here a person is at ground floor. Let's understand this by last step is third. As we have to reach third step, so I am taking it last step. And here we are asked to take two ways, either one or taking two steps directly. So can I reach from ground floor directly to the third step? Is it possible? No, because we are asked over here to just take one step or two steps. So we will make use of one step and two steps. So here I'll take this n is equal to 1 and I'll copy this n is equal to 2. For n is equal to 1, there was just one way to reach, and for n is equal to 2, there are two ways, either 1 by 1 or 2. I'll copy here. Now can I say, so as to reach third step, I can simply add two steps. I mean to say, first the one step as like this, and then directly take two steps, that is this. So first one step and then two step, so as to reach on third. Or we can make use of second last step, which is n is equal to 2. Now if I add here just one step, that is we already took for two steps, the ways to reach two steps, either 1 by 1 or directly taking two steps. So here I just need to add 1 in both ways, which is 1, 1, 1. That is, man can go 1 by 1, then 1, so as to reach third step. Or he can take two step followed by 1, as like taking two step then one step, so as to reach on third. So we can say for n is equal to 3, we can either take 1, 2 or these two ways, 1, 1, 1, 1 steps 3 times, or 2 step first then 1 step. Now for reaching third step, there are 3 ways, 1, 2 and 3. Now for calculating fourth step, we can take second last step as 2 and 3. ये 2 and 3 मैं क्यों बोल रही हूँ? क्योंकि यहाँ पे हमें सिर्फ 1 और 2 स्टेप्स ही अलाउड है लेने को. अब अगर फोर्थ स्टेप पे पहुँचना है तो हम डायरेक्टली सेकेंड और थर्ड स्टेप से ही डायरेक्टली जा सकते हैं, क्योंकि सेकेंड स्टेप से 2 स्टेप्स लेना है, थर्ड स्टेप से 1 स्टेप लेना है. सो फॉर फोर्थ स्टेप आई कैन टेक n is equal to 2 and n is equal to 3. For n is equal to 2, I just need to add 2 steps in both, and for n is equal to 3, I just need to add 1 step on all 3 ways. Let's write it over here. I'll take n is equal to 2 and here n is equal to 3. n is equal to 2, there are 2 ways, either 1, 1 or directly 2 step at a once. Now I just need to add 2 steps so as to reach fourth step. अब यहाँ पे एक पहले ले चुके हैं तो हम सेकेंड स्टेप पर हैं. अब मुझे फोर्थ स्टेप पे पहुँचना है तो डायरेक्टली मैं 2 स्टेप लेके फोर्थ स्टेप पे पहुँच सकती हूँ. और ईदर इफ आई हैव ऑलरेडी 2 steps, I can directly take 2 step once again. Now for n is equal to 3, I'll copy all the 3 ways. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1 for 3 times and 2, 1. So as to reach fourth step, I just need to add 1 step. So there are particularly 5 ways so as to reach fourth step, right? So we got n is equal to 4 by 5 ways. Now for going to fifth step, I can take second last step as 3 and 4. So for n is equal to 3, I just need to add 2, 2, 2. Whereas for fourth step, I just need to add 1 step to each. Because anyhow, n is equal to 3 is for reaching this. And when I have already reached to third step, It's simple way to take directly 2 steps so as to reach 5th one. So I can say n is equal to 3. There were 1, 2, 3 ways. And for n is equal to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways. So for reaching 5th step, we can take 8 ways to reach 5th step. Similarly, for 6th step, I need to take 4th and 5th. I need to take 4 and 5 as my second last step. For 4, I just need to add 2 steps, and for 5, I just need to add 1 step. Now, if I combine, for ground floor n is equal to 0, there was 1 way. For n is equal to 1, for reaching first step, there is just 1 way. And for reaching second step, there are 2 ways. For reaching third step, there are 1, 2, 3 ways. Similarly, for reaching fourth step, there are 5 ways. For reaching 5th step, there are 8 ways. And if I see for 6th step, there will be 13 ways. Now if we see this value carefully, immediately we get the idea of Fibonacci, which is the combination of last 2 making the next. 2 plus 3 making for 5. 5 plus 8 making 13. So hope you remember Fibonacci. If not, I have already discussed Fibonacci in my last video with the help of recursion and memoization. I have explained it in a very detailed way. So if you face any problem in understanding it, do refer it. So you have seen how easy it was. So this problem is just a replica of Fibonacci. So let's make a program on PyCharm. So here we will be making program on climbing stairs where it is completely based on Fibonacci series. So let's start by making function def climb underscore stairs, where I'll take n for number of steps to reach to the top. Here I'll define step as an array which is of n size. So here I'll write n plus 1, and by default we will take 0 in it. So here I got n size array and we have filled 0 in it. Now for Fibonacci, it starts with 1, 1. As for number of ways to reach ground floor, there was 1 way. To reach first step, there is 1 way. To reach second step, there are 2 ways as per these. Then for reaching third step, there are 3 ways. So I can write n is equal to 3 ways. So here you can see 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Then 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Here in the Fibonacci series, we have used the recursion fib n is equal to fib n minus 1 plus fib n minus 2. We will make use of this statement over here. Here let's ignore this for 0. We will start with 1 and 2. For reaching one step, there is 1 way. For reaching second step, there is 2 ways. So I can write if n is equal to 1 or n is equal to 2, it returns the same n, right? So if n is equal to 1 or n is equal to 2, return n itself. So here step 1 is equal to 1, step 2 is equal to 2. Now we will make a loop for I in range starting from 3 to n plus 1, so as to reach n step, which it will follow step I is equal to, we will make use of this, which has step I minus 1 plus step I minus 2, and simply we need to return step n. Now let's run the program. We need to call function, and here I'll give n is equal to 5 by running the program, and here we got 8 as like this. For n is equal to 5, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ways. So hence proved, staircase is completely based on Fibonacci. Hope you also related, and if you related, please give a like to my video and do comment, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.